Comrades, happy Revolution Day to you all. Today is the 4th of July 2013. Who would have thought we made it this far? As a nation, as a young nation, not much older than 200 years old. Ever since the indigenous Native American Indian peoples and the British trader George Washington, our first president, kicked those limeys' asses out of this country, only to be replaced with another dictatorship or colonialism. Another word for it is capitalism, or capitalism you can now call neo-colonialism. Today we celebrate that day when we succeeded from Britannia, or Great Britain. We celebrate by eating fancy. I had some sausage, hot dogs, we're having beer. This is how we open the beer in America. Cheers, huh? So you can see I got a little bump on my forehead. It ain't nothing major. A little blood never killed anyone, right? So I'd like to talk a little bit about this great day. It's the only holiday like this celebrated, and it's here in North America. There might be other countries out there that celebrate their own version of succeeding from a nation, but here in Americanos, gringos, they celebrate by blowing shit up, shooting their guns, catching shit on fire, and drinking good old-fashioned beer. That's how we do it. I can hear it in the background already. It sounds like cannon fire, and that's what it represents, these fireworks. It represents the Revolutionary War, in which the small band of rebels, an unorganized group of people, were taking on the greatest, most organized, the strongest, the most feared empire on earth, Great Britain at the time. Had the greatest navy, had the latest weapons, had superior numbers. So you had idealists with ambition who saw through that facade. They saw the tyranny and oppression which this great empire was inflicting upon smaller nations. And so George Washington said to himself, you know, hey, we can do better than this, and we can do it better by ourselves. And that's what he did. And those people who fought for our freedoms, which are more limited now than they were then, but at the time we had certain freedoms. Back then we were called rebels or traitors or insurgents, and if we were to do the same to overthrow this current government, this piece of fucking shit government that constantly fucks up, that's motivated by greed and lives off the suffering of others, and oppressing smaller nations and raping them of their resources and people and culture and just wiping them out of existence, we'd be branded insurgents or traitors. But in truth, we're freedom fighters. We would be. But I wouldn't go as far as saying liberators. No, we're not liberators. People liberate themselves. The people are the liberators. The people, not us. We are merely the spark that ignites the flame. That's it. Cheers to that. And drink for all the comrades who have fought and died for that particular freedom and luxuries that we have, that we can enjoy, that we are able to speak like this without being too oppressed. Of course, you know, actions speak louder than words, but words have severe consequences. That's something people fail to recognize when they speak. They don't recognize the damage that words can do. Words can do a lot, trust me. Words cause wars. Words can kill people. They're just as effective as action. But when you combine the two with a certain amount and right choice of words, the correct action, then you got yourself some good results. But enough of that. Today is Thursday, 4th of July 2013. I wish you all a good one. Have a good one, comrades.